Octavius was never the hard-headed kid to me, talk back, run up in my face, disrespectful. He never did that.
January 22nd of 2009, around 12:45 in the morning, 12:45 a.m., officers responded to the area of 2416 Phillips Avenue and what they believed at first was a traffic accident. A subject was observed by a passerby lying in the roadway and 911 was called. When officers got there, they located Octavius Wilson in the roadway, and he was gravely injured from what was determined to be gunshot wounds. Officers located numerous shell casings in the roadway, and Mr. Wilson was transported to the hospital where unfortunately he was pronounced deceased a short time after arrival.
He didn't come home that night, and I had been calling his phone. I wasn't getting an answer. So I think I talked to him later that night. And he said, I'd be home, but he didn't come. And it was about 2:30 in the morning when I heard that knock. I knew I didn't even want to open the door.
We believe Mr. Wilson had been having some possible ongoing disputes with a person or people in the area of possibly Claremont Homes. And unfortunately, that dispute led to the violence against him on the evening of January 22nd. We need someone who knows Mr. Wilson or who saw him on January 22nd to give us a call and let us know the circumstances around his death if they know that.
He was hoping to play football professionally. That's what he always dreamed to do. So after he graduated school, he did a few things, met a few bad people, wrong people, you know, but to me, he was a very gentle giant.
Mr. Wilson was loved by his family. He was a father and he was a son. And he was loved by his family. Now, he had had his struggles through the years, but had worked on trying to correct those struggles. He was also known in the neighborhood around the Phillips Avenue area.
He has two girls, Alex and Lauren, beautiful girls, smart girls, and I know he's proud of his girls. He has his first grandbaby, which is just turned 6 months old.
I've worked this case for the past 12 years. I was the original detective in 2009. And when you're investigating cases, you grow close to family members. They're calling and wanting information and progress of the case. I want people to realize that these cases are not forgotten by the police department, but they are definitely not forgotten. They're felt for lifetimes by family members, and that the public providing that information can help provide some closure to the family.
Losing my son was one of the worst things could ever have happened to me. I never ever dreamed of something like that would happen. And then the worst part is not knowing who did it. You know, how can you just take another person's life? And if I ever get a chance, and I do believe God allowed me that chance before I die, to look at that person and just ask them, what did he really do to you to make you want to take his life?
We have looked at everything we can look at right now, so people coming forward would give us other avenues to look at and hopefully solve this case. The public providing information makes it a true police-community partnership, and it enables detectives the ability to do further follow-up on cases, especially the older cases that we have.
I forgive him, but you need to come clean. And anybody that know, don't walk around and hold it.
Crime Stoppers is always available, and that's 336-373-1000. And they can also call the number at the Criminal Investigation Division, and that's 336-373-2255. Obviously, Crime Stopper always offers an award up to $2,000 for the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible. And in addition to, on this case, the Greensboro Police Department applied for and received a governor's reward. The total reward amount for this case, based on Crime Stoppers and the governor's reward, is up to $7,000.
To any mother, any father that's lost a loved one, I know how you feel. I say prayers for them too, because it's a hurt that you can't really explain. It's a mad that you can't explain. And the only thing I can say is that if you haven't walked in my shoes, you don't know how I feel. Simple as that. My niece took a picture of him. If you've seen that picture, I don't know if you've seen a picture of him on the obituary. It looked like he's sitting in a cloud on a bike. You couldn't see the ground or anything. And when I look back at it, those are signs. And I had a feeling like I didn't know what was going on.